it's Angie, back again. Now today I'm going to do a couple pendants. I'm going to use these two. This here's the RD Square Donut from Jessame Design, of course. Where else would I get anything? And I'm using this one. This one comes out of this package. And there's 5 of them, and it's called the Arrowhead. There's 2 in there. I don't know, so these must have fallen out. Anyway, I'll stick these 2 back in. And they come in a package like this. And again, from Jessame Design. Yes, I do order a lot from her. I love her stuff. She's got nice stuff. Anyway, so first things first. I want to, because this is the pearl, peacock pearl, and this is pearl. And I want to put designs on. I want to put this on this one and this one over here. So we'll do that first. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Those are my canes I made the other day. Well, I made this one a while ago. I didn't do a video on this one because I actually got this one from Jessame. It's her rose cane, and I can't remember what she calls it, but it's just kind of something you cut out in black clay and stick white in, and it's really neat, and I love it on these. It's such a organic kind of look. All right, so for this one here, I need to spray my water over here because this one is a stamp that I made with clay. So it will stick to it if you don't spray it. You don't have to give it a ton, but you do have to spray it, or you'll never get it off. I just do a light spray on the top. And I'm just going to use my fingers and try to get all the air bubbles out, and I'm just going to work my way to the other end. Just like this. You want to squeeze it in there really good. And then I'll take my small roller, start at one end, press firmly, and I'm just going to roll it right down to the other end, just to try to smooth out that back some. I need some paper towel here to clean up some of this water, because if I don't, it won't stick. I need it to stick to my top. Actually, it's a glass. My tile is underneath my glass in this, because I use this for measuring. It helps me. There we go. I'll let that one dry. I should have used the other side of that, but I didn't. Anyway, I don't need that much of it. Way more than what I need. Now I'm going to trim just the, I don't want that one, this one's sharper. Trim the top, just the top. You don't want to go down too deep. Because you want that design. If you go down too deep, you're going to cut it all out. So you just want to get the bumpies off. It'll give it a nice design. That's what I'm looking for. I gotta turn the light on in here. Oh, I can hardly see what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm gonna keep doing this, and then I'll be back. And I'll be back with the light on. Okay, I'm back. I did this one too. I just have to varnish this one. I already did the peacock pearl. So now I'll do this one. And all you do is put your paper down and rub. Just to get it all nice and flat. It would help if I use the clean side. There. A good old rub. There, that feels really good. So now, these are the 2 cabochons, or 2 cutters I want to use. And I'm going to cut this in half. Make sure my blade's clean. And I'm going to cut this one too. Stick that one there. Try to stick this one over there. That up there as close as I can. Oops. Same with this one. A little air bubble there. Get rid of that. Just like so. I want to see if I'm going to be able to get, yep, I can get 2 out of here. Good, I should be able to hear 2, yep. All right, so I'll probably use one of these for the back. Okay, so I'm going to start with this little rose cane first. I'm going to take it and put it all down through here. So I have to cut it, cut slices off of it as thin as I can. So you go straight down and cut, slice. As thin as possible. Give it a turn because it tends to get distorted after, well, depending on how raw the clay is. Then I haven't been working it, so it's been sitting for a little while. So it's cutting pretty good, which is nice. I'm gonna start putting them down. I'll try and get them in the center as good as possible. Tack that in there. I'm gonna do this all the way down. See, something was in my clay. I'm not left-handed, so it's easier for me to do it on this side. It's okay if it overlaps some, it's not a big deal. I'd rather it don't overlap than have a gaping spot in there. Oh, I don't want it that way though. I like to have it straight on there. And cut a few more until I get to the end of this. That was a bad cut. Toss that to the side. Don't need that one. Let's start again. You notice I'm keeping my fingers really close together here so I have more control over to what I'm doing. These little roses are cute. There. Not many more and we'll be done. This one. There. There's that one. I'll stick these on here now just so I don't end up destroying them. The next one is going to be my leaf. Well, to me it was a feather cane, but I'm using it to stick it on here. And then I made it quite small. Now this is what I made in my last tutorial. So I'm just going to cut some of these out. I don't need a lot of these. And all I'm going to do, shape them a little bit better. Just randomly stick them over here. Just a few of them. Maybe a few more. And no random reason or why I'm doing it the way I am. I'm just putting them on here. Doesn't matter how they face or whatever. Something in my clay there. I'll get that out after. Anyway, I'm going to do the same with this one and then I'll be back. All right, I got those two done. Now we are going to finish so that they're going to be nice and smooth. Shouldn't take too long to do this, I wouldn't think. Let's take a peek. Well, looking good. Almost done. Just do a little bit more. Yeah, that feels really good. So now we'll do this one. Move my cane out the way. Whoops. I don't know why I like starting with my fingers first, but I do. I guess I have more control that way. So I can actually feel it. Let's strip down the middle. Yep. Almost done. There we go. Oops. Mine's slipping away from me. It's not agreeing. I'm going to snip this off here and here. So I can put that back in my pearl. There's just nothing on it but pearl. There we go. Now, to get the cutters out, as I know I moved them, where? Right here. Now, do I want the blue on the bottom? Or the blue on the top? Oh boy, that's a decision, isn't it? Let me think. I'm gonna put the blue on the top. I want to get more than one there. If I put it right, because I don't care if it's straight or crooked. I want to get one in there. Right there, I guess. There. Let's try that. See what it looks like. Not so shabby. Now we do this one. How are we going to do this one? Like this? I did a couple of those in there. That should be okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And as we know, Jesame's Designs cutter. Okay, peel that out. I still have that piece there in the middle too if I want to make earrings or something. Doesn't look bad at all. Just clean up the sides a little bit. They're pretty good anyway. There's always a little something left behind though. Always. Why, I don't know, but there is. Very little. Apologize if my noggin's getting in the way. There. Bake those for 1 hour at Primo's, because I am using Primo. Primo's recommended temperature, which is 275. Last time I checked anyway. All right, I'll be back in an hour. Okay, we're back. That didn't take long for you, I hope. Didn't seem to be too bad. Anyway, here they're still hot. I just took them out the oven. And boy, can you ever see it in here, like the mica powders, how it all, the metallics. It's really pretty. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm going to use this here for the back. And I'm not going to like have it exactly like the front, but because I'll probably do it maybe that way. I kind of have it upside down. That's what I'm gonna do. So, that means I gotta flip this. Maybe I'll do it kind of like this. Yeah, you know, a little bit off. Like that. I'll move it over just a bit. Yeah, why not, right? Is that enough blue? I'll put a little bit more blue in it. I sure like that blue. Oh, that is so pretty. Pretty, pretty. I'll trim that up. Excuse me. Allergies, what can I say? I do have a few health issues, so being stuck in a house doesn't help. I'm sure we won't be here forever. At least I hope not. And I'll just trace that out. I will need my, right here, baking bond. Use this to cut the center out. Like so. I'm gonna use this again. It's easier. Just to trim around. There. Make sure we get them all nice and cleaned up. Want it all nice and even. The more work you do with it now, the less you have to do with it after it's baked. And that's always important. Squished up the end there, didn't I? All right, let's put some of this on here. fair amount in there. It's just it's so thick. I'm gonna have to start leaving it upside down. That'll probably blow up on me when I open it. There'll be glue everywhere. There, that all lined back up again and nice and smooth. Like so. That wind started blowing some hard. Whew. We've had snow, and we had hail, then we had snow again, and the wind blowing like a gale. I'm going to be doing that smear on the edges of these two after they're baked. There. Hands aren't working well tonight for some reason. Put some glue down here. I don't even know if I was on camera. Jeez, I get right out of it, you know. I was in here playing with clay yesterday and I totally forgot about my 1 o'clock appointment. So I get this call or message on my phone. Asked me if I was going. Yep, I am so sorry. That's how caught up I get in this stuff. Make sure those sides are nice and smooth. Now I'm going to add a bail on the back too. How is this hanging? I hang it like that. And there's plenty of this peacock pearl left on the bottom here. I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to make a bail out of this. I'm going to do it for both of them. And I like using the end of my paintbrush to do this. It's a good size, and I like it. I like it a lot. There, and I pinch that over to this here so it gives me a little line so I can cut it and it'll fit right in there, just like that. Make sure that's still going to come off, so we don't want it stuck on there. Don't want to lose my shape either. So I'll put a little bit of this stuff on that, and then I'll stick it to the back of this, right there. Push it down a little bit, wiggle my paintbrush out, and just check it, make sure that it looks okay. And it looks okay to me. Oh, these are gonna be really pretty once I get them all buffed and cleaned up. So I'm gonna do the same with this one. I'm gonna put the bail on the back, and then I'm gonna bake them in the oven again for an hour at Primo's recommended temperature. And I'll see you in a sec. All right, so I'm back. And the backs are done. And excuse my fingers. Yes, I was playing with alcohol ink. So I'm just going to check the sides here. They're still warm too. Check the sides. See if there's anything on there I have to take off. And they feel pretty good. All right, I'm going to take a piece of my peacock pearl. Get it warmed up in my hand. And then we're going to do the Jessame smear. the sides to make them all nice and neat and tidy. You press a little hard. And this is soft and you put it on, it goes on pretty good. Fill in any cracks that there might be. And just smooth it so it looks nice. We'll do that all the way around. Till it's all nice and neat. So I'll pause. All right, I'm back. And I've got it all done on the sides. Make sure they're all neat and tidy. Smooth them all off. And now they go back into the oven again for another hour. And then we'll see what they're like, how they look. It should be good. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, they're out of the oven. And I think they look pretty good. You can see this one here has more shine to it than this one. That's because I buffed this one just with a cloth and some wax and made it all nice and shiny. And that'll be good for its finish. And I want to do the same with this one, and then that's it. I'm not going to do it on here because well, it's just as simple as putting some wax on and buffing it up. I can show you though. I just take it on here and just give it a nice little buff. And you can see it's already starting to bring out the shine. Not as bright as this one, but this one has the wax on it. And there you go. That's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, please, subscribe, like, make a comment if you wish. If you have any questions, and until next time, I'll see you again. Thank you, bye.